I'm Piper.
And this is our slides about how to get to that 100 pre-order and what should we do afterwards, that milestone. So about social media advertising. The state of the social media right now, your social media right now does not have enough being posted. Instagram, maybe once per week, but sometimes you guys like post twice or 3 times per week, sometimes not at all in 1 month, which is very inconsistent, which can damage your brand since people would like to know what is exactly happening to the business and what your business are doing right now. Also, for Facebook, it depends on the events. Most of the time, you will post if there are small events and you guys are attending, and that's about it. For Twitter, I have not seen anything so far. There's only a bot that says if you follow or not. But from scrolling down your feeds, there you guys actually post just very seldomly, not at all, if anything. Basically, we want you guys to post more, which can and have more interactions with more events and more businesses that you guys are working with. So if that people are looking into those businesses, they will see you guys are working with them, and they can indirectly promote your products for you. So the pros and cons. The pros are using tags that are related to agriculture and architecture. Okay, never mind. Agriculture, and also, and there's also businesses that you guys are working with, and they are also promoting your products with you. And yeah, for the cons, you are not both getting enough out there, and there are no significant ways for you to actually promote your products without any kind of help with certain organizations, and Twitter not being used due to low interaction rates between people that are working with your company, which is really discouraging. But if you actually work with the people from Twitter, and if the businesses that you guys are working with are with Twitter, it can really help. If the businesses are fairly decent, they will definitely influence their customers to look into your products more if they are interested in growing homegrown crops and homegrown products. So the advantages of using social media in small businesses is that small businesses are community. So if any people try to contact you guys, you will respond to that much faster and much more efficient. There's less expensive advertising. You have joint social media marketing efforts, which is much easier to work with. And you have personalized attentions to certain customers if they are trying to reach out and trying to help or asking for help. So for the solutions, post more, and post on where to buy the productions on social media and your goals. Your goals to let them know if they more businesses want to work with you or not, and basically just to get out there.
I worked with the online surveying because I think online surveying is important because you're going to find out who's going to buy your product. And I suggested doing something like SurveyMonkey or Swagbucks, which they actually pay people to take surveys. So people are going to be more inclined to take a survey that they're going to get $5 for taking from the website. And then I was talking about the ways to have an effective online survey is not to just ask random questions, but keep them short and simple with direct questions, and try and keep dumb it down so that the average Joe could understand what you're talking about, or only the necessary questions.
Okay, so now we're going to dive into our solutions, first talking about short-term and then going to long-term. So here are the short-term solutions. And so when we were doing our customer surveying, we kind of had these 2 little sheets with really big values on them. For example, some of the ones you suggested are ease, freshness, organic, sustainability, all of that. And so the ones that people responded to the most were ease, because the biggest thing that's an issue right now is gardening is just such a hassle, and that's why a lot of people don't grow their own plants. Sustainability was something a lot of people were really drawn to, and also just the freshness and impact on diet, because that's what people are really like caring about now, like how does it affect them? And so with that, in every single customer like interaction we had, they all asked about money. And so everyone wanted to know, like, how does this like financially benefit me? And so we were thinking it'd be really important. We don't have the exact numbers, but if your device can financially benefit like anyone over a certain amount of time, that'd be a really good thing to research, because I think a lot of people would be more willing to buy. And so another suggestion that we think you guys should do is hosting an event. We think 3 key places would be Charlottesville, DC, and Richmond, just since you're founded in Charlottesville, and then those are 2 other really big places in Virginia. And so we think this would be really helpful in getting those first 100 we call them like innovators, but first 100 customers, especially if you partnered with a local business partner, such as ones you've already worked with, like 3Notch. Because this is such a visual device, people don't really understand it auditory. Like, you have to see it to want to buy it. And so that's why we think it would be really cool to host an event with the device there so people can see how it functions, what it looks like. Another really important thing for you guys to do is to attend more events on sustainability and the environment. Being in UVA, there's so many different lectures, speakers, events going on. And to get those first 100 people, these are going to be your customers. It's going to be these people who really care about sustainability, who care about the environment, who care about organic products, and they're going to be at these events. So we think it'd be a really good decision to go to them so you can meet those people, have face-to-face interactions, build up a customer base. And so now we're going to dive into our long-term solutions. And so one of the things that we researched was Kickstarter. And so originally when I was looking at Kickstarter, I wasn't really sure about it, since from this you can see that more of the projects are unsuccessfully funded than are funded, and they do take 5% of your earnings, so that's definitely a con. But if you go to the next slide, you find out that over 15 million people back products, and out of those 15 million, 5,000 are continuing to back products. And so we saw this as a really good option 2 different ways. One, you're getting your product out on an international stage, so just for marketing purposes, more and more people would know what Babylon Microfarms is. And then another really cool thing we thought about it is you see there's 5 million repeated backers. There are these investors who are just going on this website, and when they get interested are backing multiple different products. They're just not there for just one product. They're there to like help, I guess, startup companies. And so I think that's really cool and can help you guys. And then some additional modifications. Again, this is going to be after the first 100 that you get sold. So in our little customer survey, majority of people said they would be willing to buy one that's in the range of $1,000 to $2,000, and that's also half size, since a lot of people live in apartments, especially like maybe younger couples or people in bigger cities. And so we think a modification down the road would be making another kind of model, which is half the size, half the price. You could do like 4 trays instead of the 8. And then we also thought having it as a gift option, especially since when you're having this product around like Christmas time, that sort of thing, I could definitely see people wanting to buy this for their friends instead of themselves, because in our customer survey results, everyone, if they didn't want to buy it, they knew someone who would definitely be interested. So that's why we kind of came up with the gift option. And then Tripp's going to recap for us.
So basically we talked about gotta get out on Kickstarter, how to work on surveys, and the social media I think was one of the bigger ones that we covered, and just overall to just keep pushing. Yeah.
Okay.